Right, I'm down here at a Woolworths petrol and it's cheap petrol day. I've always wanted to work out why all these people line up like this, everybody queuing up to save a couple of bucks on fuel. Oh, here's a bloke, he might be a good one to ask. You lining up, mate? Are you like me, you won't line up? No, I won't either, that's what I'm trying. Me either, pay $2 more down the road. See, there's a bloke who knows. He knows what I'm trying to do. I've always wondered why people will line up like this at a petrol station. I just cannot understand why. I've seen this line go all the way back to that street behind me. Today, it's almost Christmas Eve. It's the 23rd of December. So the roads are quite quiet. People have probably gone away, gone for their Christmas thing. But there's always a million people lined up here just like that. I can never work out or understand why they would want to do it. Let's go and see if we can ask some people some questions on why they would want to line up like this. Let's go do it. All right, just look at all these cars. They line up. They can go down the road and get their fuel for 5 cents, maybe more expensive, but they'll sit here with their cars running, idling, just to save a few bucks on fuel, but they're not really saving much. They're sitting there idling. Hey, excuse me, do you mind if I ask you a question? You all right if I ask you a question? Oh, wicked, that's awesome. I got someone here willing to participate in this video. I just can't work out what possesses people to line up like this. I won't do it.
I don't have enough money for more expensive fuel and I have nothing to do today. Normally I would never do it, honestly.
For me, I would just go down the road and pay a little bit more.
Oh yeah,
and,
definitely.
You know, but
so much easier.
On average, a fuel tank's about 40 litres. So if you, what are you on half now? Just curious?
Oh,
I'm empty,
yeah.
right. So you'll say 40 litres, so 5 cents, you'll save about $4.
Yeah, no,
You know,
definitely.
but yeah, but I guess $4 better in your pocket, but
So I never do this, hey. First time in a while I've actually come to one of these ones because it's just so fucking cool. It sucks.
I want to get it when it's going around the corner, but I really appreciate your time and
Yeah,
answering.
it sucks that corner, hey.
Even when it goes around that way, but I'm thinking I'm going to get some people mad at me, but I'm just trying to ask and find out the psychology of it. But thanks for your time, cheers. Well, that was awesome. That's our first participant. I've just got to see if there's anyone else here in this madness of traffic and cars, everybody queuing up. But not everybody would be keen to talk about it because, you know, I'm worried there might be some aggressive people if I ask, but I'll see if I can find someone else. I'll see if there's a guy over here, he looks keen to talk. Let's see how we go. How you going, buddy? Do you mind if I ask a few questions without trying to be offensive? I'm trying not to offend anyone. You know?
Who are you?
I'm just a dude who does it. I'm starting a YouTube channel, but this is going to be good content because it's like I'm trying to get to the psychology of why people line up like this. You know, I can't. Me personally, I can't stand long queues and stuff. I'm a bit impatient.
Well, I'll probably put 60 odd litres.
Oh yeah, 60 litres.
At 4 cents a litre, it's only $2.40.
Saving, yeah.
But if the fuel station down the road's $1.45,
Then you're paying
then
more.
I'm saving 20 odd cents
Yeah.
a litre.
Well, I often go that way and I see that the Shell down there is always only on average about 5 cents difference. See, this is just an experience for me because I'm kind of nervous about going around with this camera and doing this, right? Because I feel people might get offended and get aggressive towards me and whatnot, but I'm just trying to make content for a bloody YouTube channel, you know? But I really appreciate your time, man. It's you give good answers and hopefully I'm testing this mic too, so hopefully that picks it up pretty good. Yeah. Shotgun, so I haven't used this one yet, so hopefully that'll get you from that distance. I just got to find out.
Yeah, good, eh?
But I appreciate your time. You've got to start somewhere with YouTube.
You do,
but I
mate.
appreciate
All
your
the
time,
best
buddy.
to you. Merry
Thanks, mate.
Christmas.
Yeah, you too, mate. See you later. Yeah, that's been a good go so far. That's 2 people I've asked about lining up here in the petrol station like this. Very interesting. $1.24.7 here at Woolworths Greenwood, and everybody's lined up, and I'm trying to get to the psychology why people line up like this. Me personally, I can't stand queues and won't line up like this. I'd rather just drive down the road and pay a little bit more. Often it's only 5 cents. I'm going to do a test when I leave. I'm going to see how much it is down the road and see how many people are waiting. So $1.24.7 of fuel. Just the cars are just lining up behind me, as you can see. Look at that, lining up. I do want to ask someone else some questions. Yeah, so as you can see, heaps of cars behind me, more interviews. Yeah, wander through the crowd, wander through the cars. Here we go, more cars lined up. Everywhere you can see, there is a car lined up. Absolute car after car. I'll see if this guy can help me with a few questions. Mate, I'm trying not to offend people because people get annoyed when it's about saving a dollar or whatever, right? Have you got any reason why you'd want to tolerate this? Does it not bother you lining up to get petrol? But I'm just trying to get to the psychology of why people would want to sit here with their car running and get fuel and they can just go down the road and get it for about 5 cents more per litre. I've always just wondered.
I don't know, I think everybody thinks it's just always cheaper.
Yeah.
It'll probably work out to be the same though.
So 40 litres, save 5 cents on average compared to somewhere else. That means it'd be $2 you'd save over 40 litres. You know what I mean? If it's 5 cents dearer down the road, I look at it as bugger it. I'm paying $2 extra and I'm going down the road to get the fuel. I'm not sure if everyone's done that math, but on average a car only takes 40 plus you're sitting here. So that's probably 2 litres of $2 worth of fuel you might burn in idle.
Yeah,
Especially when I've seen the queue go right around the corner over there. I don't know if you've noticed it, and I can't understand it. But yeah, I appreciate your time, man. I mean, you're not phased. You look pretty relaxed and calm, which is great. But I'll leave you to it, and thanks for your time, buddy.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, mate. Catch ya. All right, well, there's another person interviewed. More people lining up as we speak. Just speaking to a couple of people here and there about the queue and the line and the traffic and the reason why people will line up to save, on average, $2 for a tank of fuel. I just can't comprehend it. I'll just go back to the lovely young lady over here. And again, well, I've been 10 minutes now. Hopefully your car's not idling.
No, I've turned it off.
Turned it off.
I'm sitting here.
I worked out it's actually $2 you save. You know, because when you think about it, 40 litres, 5 cents, right?
Yeah.
5 cents difference if it's 5 cents down the road.
Yeah.
40 litres times 5 cents, 40 times 5.
You told me that.
40 times 5 is $2. I'd rather go down the road, fill up for 5 cents more, and then I've got that extra time that I have here. But I better leave you to it. You got to go forward. Thanks for your time again.
Almost there.
Thanks. See ya. Awesome. It's heaps of willing candidates on this prime time fuel day at Greenwood. Try not to be too cheeky. Try not to be, you know, oh, here we go. We've got people lined up around the corner now. I didn't notice that, but look at the people lined up behind there. Can you see that? Can you see the people as far back as over there? And they'll line up to save $2. They're saving $2. I need to go talk to some of them people. I cannot believe it. Yeah. Hey mate, I'm only new to YouTube, right? So I'm just trying to ask questions. I'm trying not to get people mad at me or aggressive. I understand if people don't want to be on YouTube or a little, if you're keen to, you might have asked you a few questions. All right. Me personally, I'm impatient. I can't line up like that out on this. And I've worked out all people are saving on average is $2 because it's 5 cents dearer down the road, but they're lining up out here. I can never understand why they line up outside. But on average, you get about 40 litres of, and 40 times 5 cents is $2. People line up like this just to save $2. Unless they're filling up their bare tanks that they've got in the boot, it's not really feasible. I'd rather spend $2 more and go down the road and not have to wait, you know?
That's actually a good point. It's just mentally for other people, just the fact that some places cheaper. I think it's just the psychology.
That's right, the psychology of the cheapness,
think it's more than what it actually is, so it's like, they feel like it'd be a lot cheaper elsewhere.
That's right, the human psychology, the human condition. We see a bargain and we think, yeah, I've got to have that.
Yeah.
But the sacrifice we make for it. But yeah, for me, finish work, fill up petrol, go home. You know, just wait in this. Yeah, people are still lining up around the corner. That was very good. Lots of people keen to have a chat, which was great. I appreciated that. So all you folk, if I've edited you into this video and you gave me the time, really appreciate it, because I'm not trying to make anyone mad. I'm just trying to get to the psychology. The last guy that I just spoke with gave me a great answer. It's the fact that they see a cheaper price. It's cheap. They're saving that $2 fuel, $2 on fuel when they could pay 5 cents more down the road. Again, this is building confidence for me to be able to do this in public without someone wanting to get out of the car and smash me, because that would be, you know, a dilemma itself, because I don't want to get my camera smashed. I don't want the dramas. But anyway, the first lady that I interviewed, she's just filling up now, probably 15 minutes later after I spoke to her. I'd say 15 minutes easily. But the good thing was she was turning her car off so she didn't have to waste $2 worth of petrol to save $2. Now I'm going to stop just around the corner to show everybody that it is only 5 cents dearer, maybe. Well, it's $1.24.7 at the cheap thing if you got the voucher. If you haven't got the voucher, I forget what it is. I'll go back to the scoreboard. Let's have a look. You know what I mean by the scoreboard. Here we go. That's $1.24.7 if you use your voucher, or $1.28.7. All right, so I'm about 1.5 to 2 kilometers away from that last location, that last petrol station. I'm at Coles Express, just around the corner, less than 2 kilometers away, and there's hardly anybody here. When I turned up and parked my car across the road, there was actually nobody here, but a couple of cars have rolled in. But it's actually effectively $1.31 with the discount. So the other one was $1.24.7. So they're effectively, that last station, they're saving 5.3 cents. So my calculations were correct in the sense that they're saving around $2 at the other station. So to line up in that petrol station to pay $2 less, but wait there for 15 to 20 minutes. People would prefer to wait 15 to 20 minutes to save $2. I'd rather just come to a place like this, which is just around the corner with hardly anybody in it, get straight onto a Bowser, get home. Again, like I said, if you're waiting 15, 20 minutes, that works out to be about $8 an hour if you're saving $2. But you wouldn't even go to work for $8 an hour. But you'll line up in a queue.
Hello, how are you going today?
Yeah, hey, good, thanks.
My name's Anaya.
G'day.
I'm just asking if you guys have a permit to record at the moment.
No, because it's public and yeah, there's no condition with the
Okay,
public.
it's just we're having quite a few complaints from customers
Oh,
at the
okay, they're a
moment.
bit offended. All right.
Yeah, is it
Well,
alright if you'd stop filming? I don't
yeah,
mind my
no,
face
look,
being on.
that's right.
It's just
yeah.
the customers that are
Look,
coming
yeah,
in.
no, that's fine. I understand. So I'm trying to document why they are lining. I'll film me, so it's you know,
That's
while they're trying to line up like this, and you know the psychology. Because the way I look at it, just to tell you, and I've explained to everyone else. On average, people get 40 litres of petrol. They save 5 cents dearer than down the road.
Yeah,
4 cents,
yeah.
well, how much is it at the next servo? I always go past it. It's only about 5 cents difference,
Yeah,
right? So on the scheme of things, I'll sit here on these big lines to get 40 litres of fuel to save 5 cents. But what happens is 40 times 5 cents is only $2.
Exactly.
Effectively, they're lining up like this just to save $2 with their cars running and wasting fuel at the same time. I was just trying to get to the bottom of the psychology of it,
Yeah.
but I'll leave the premise.
That's
and
no worries. I was just making
yeah,
sure.
look,
I wasn't...
nah, it's nothing to do with anything other than me just trying to create a silly YouTube channel and find content. And to me, this is content. Find out why people line up like this, because I can't line up like this. I can't tolerate queues. Yeah, I just go to the next one, you know,
No
for
worries.
5 cents more. But yeah, thanks for your
All good,
time. Yeah.
just asking.
All right, thanks. See ya. All right, so I've just been asked to leave because some people are getting offended, but more people are lining up. So I can actually go out on the street and film everybody. Well, it was very polite. I don't want to upset people. I'm just trying to start a YouTube channel here, but I have been asked to leave the premise. I've got to look into that, whether I'm allowed to film where I want to film and work out what's going on, like with the legalities of this. Maybe I could make a video about the legalities of filming in a place like this where you just want to go around and film the amount of cars that are lined up. Again, the only reason I'm doing this is because I can't understand why people line up like this to save 5 cents off petrol per litre as compared to down the road. Again, on average, most people fill up and get about 40 litres of fuel. 40 litres, or 40 times 5 cents is $2. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get flyers made up so I can make a flyer for the Hang Loose Recluse YouTube channel, because a lot of people might be interested to see what I've done with this. But I was getting evil stares at one stage there, but just look at the people. Yeah, the queue just keeps on coming. There's still more people lined up. Look at the people. I'm in the middle of the road here. They're lined up behind me as they're going into the Woolies petrol. Excuse me, mate, do you mind if I ask a question or two? God, you're a legend. I'm just trying to get behind the psychology of why people line up like this, because I can't work out why people are going to line up in this. Is there any particular...
What's this for?
To me, it's my little YouTube channel. So you're easygoing? You don't care about lining up?
Oh, well, I don't, but it's just the way they do petrol prices. It's ridiculous. Mondays are always cheap. You watch, it'll be 40 cents dearer tomorrow.
Hey, but what about the petrol station down the road that's only 5 cents dearer? And it's empty.
Oh, we do a loyalty card here, so that's why
Yeah,
we use
okay.
it. Yeah.
Because the other thing is, right, if it's $1.30 or $1.32 anywhere else, you're only
Yeah,
saving
yeah.
5 to 7 cents. And on average, most people fill up about 40 litres of fuel every time they fill up. So
Yeah,
40
quite possibly,
times
yeah.
5 cents is $2 people save.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
know that? Most people haven't done the math.
I
on
know,
that.
I know.
But but yeah, you're a good sport, mate. You're an absolute legend.
Yeah,
And this is content, mate. It's
yeah,
unbelievable.
no, that's all right.
It's,
Yeah, it is crazy.
But I'll leave you to it, mate. You can wait and save you $2.
I'm just listening to the cricket anyway.
You're a good sport, mate. You're a good
So
sport.
you're a Tigers man, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, right, I'm an Eagles man, huh?
Yeah. Maybe next year we'll show you
well,
and
I
show
don't
you
know,
what it's
I
all
don't know.
about.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks for your time, buddy.
See ya.
Cheers, mate. Catch ya. But yeah, more people are still queuing up, as you can see. Just trying to work out why people line up like this.
Why they do?
Yeah, why?
Why? Come and get some fuel.
Yeah, but you can go down the road. That one around the corner there. The one around the corner is 5 cents more. I can't do
You
this.
got to buy it at some stage.
Yeah.
You got to buy it.
Probably got a 60-litre tank, so you'd save $3.
You see, it's $3. It's $3.
Yeah, but I don't know. For me, time is valuable, you know. Yeah, so it's just funny. Yeah, thanks for your time, buddy. I've only interviewed awesome people today that are willing to participate. That's absolutely brilliant. But look at it, the queue's still going. There they are. Better go. Loose Recluse production. I better get out of here before I get beat up. Better go. All right, time to go home. That was quite an adventure. Woolworths Australia-wide, it's probably like this on a Monday. Definitely, there's some human psychology issues with that, but I think it's more about like they said, the consensus is that it's all about the savings and people save money. $1.31.9, and I will fill up instantly without a wait, without a long queue. Here I am. And this is another reason why I love buying fuel at BP, because I can get velocity points and get get good prices on flights. Don't worry, ladies, you're not in the video.
Okay, you're not supposed to do that.